I'm your host today, Tony Lawson, and thanks for coming out on this Saturday. And we have a twin bill for you, centered right here in East Tennessee. The High Jump Heart joins us in part 2 of the Blue Plate Special. And here to kick us off in part 1, please welcome Zack McCarter to the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
Thanks, everybody. As he said, my name is Zack McCarter. I'm going to play a few songs for you. This first one is called Fish Do Swim. Tears fall down from auburn eyes to meet the ground neath frozen skies, upon which her broken beauty lies. Her wounds have healed, but still she cries. You always think you're gonna win, but every time you're fooled again. The sun and moon track what has been upon a constant axis spin. A silent breeze now passes by, soothing as a lullaby. But fish do swim, and birds do fly, and men do cheat, and steal and lie. You always think you're gonna win, but every time you're fooled again. The sun and moon track what has been upon a constant axis spin. Let your soul be swept away by echoes of your yesterdays. Thank you. This next one is called San Fernando Hills. Headed out to California chasing dreams, trying to leave behind the troubles you had seen. Painful memories that you don't talk about, they're still trying to get out. For too long you found your dreams began to burn. Fallen angels line the streets at every turn. Forgotten strangers looking for a name, fortune, and for fame. Down into the San Fernando Hills, where the broken sell their bodies for their bills. The arrow didn't hit the mark where you had aimed, fortune and for shame. So you tell yourself that everything is fine. Better off this way than in a welfare line. The false empowerment that comes from laying down as the wolves gather round. And every day you're feeling closer to your tomb, and every night you're they're pouring salt into your wounds. The makeup that you wear is only a disguise for the sadness in your eyes. Headed out to California chasing dreams, trying to leave behind the troubles you had seen. Painful memories you never talk about, they're still trying to get out.
Zack McCarter on the Blue Plate Special.
Thank you.
Hi, Zack. Welcome. This is your first time on the show, right?
It is.
All right. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Let's get to know you.
Well, my name's Zack McCarter. I grew up in South Knoxville, on Price Avenue, near the Handy Dandy, and then I moved out west, went to West Knoxville when I was in 5th grade, and
okay,
that's my story.
All right. That's the early years. Okay. How about what you're doing now? You're making some music. When did you start
Yeah.
when did you decide to start writing some tunes and playing some tunes out?
Well, I'd had a guitar for a while since I was a kid, but it was an electric guitar, and my chords kept shorting out, and I never had an amp to play it on, and I was into like punk music, and trying to play punk music by yourself is not, you need a drums and a bass and everything, and so I did that for a while and never really got anywhere with it. But then my dad used to play Willie Nelson's version of Poncho and Lefty when I was a kid, and I really loved the song. And one night I was at a karaoke bar and I was singing it, and a guy came up afterwards and said that I sounded like Towns when I sang it. I said, "Who's Towns?" And he was Towns Van Zandt, and the guy who wrote it. And so I went home and I looked it up online, and I found a video of him playing it, and it just blew me away. Like that's the first time that the song actually hit me, like the story that it was telling, and the emotions that he put into it. And I said, I've got to get an acoustic guitar, and I've got to learn that song.
Right.
And so for my next birthday, I convinced my parents to buy me an acoustic guitar, and they said, you better learn how to play it this time. So I got it, and that's where it started. And then I started writing my own. And
man, you hit the mother lode there with the songwriter when you found Towns. I mean, we were right to the source right off the bat. So
yeah.
Congratulations with that. Congratulations making some music here too with us.
Thank you.
All right. And do you have any kind of Facebook or anything like that you've started yet? Or?
Yes, I do. I have a Facebook, a personal page, Zack Brian McCarter, and then I have a music page, which is just Zack McCarter.
All right. Be his friend. Zack McCarter on the Blue Plate Special.
Okay, this next song is called Lower Than a Carrot. Well, we sat around and talked a while. I picked on my guitar and she drank beer. Then I drove her back to her place, and we argued all the way till we got there. Well, she said she's made her mind up. She's going on with him instead of me. Said part of her still loves me, just not the part she listens to, apparently. Well, she showed me pictures of him, and he's an alright looking fella, I suppose. Then she told me how she loves him, and lots of other things I'd rather not have known. So I tell myself it's over. The cards were dealt, and there's no one to blame. Someday I'll find another, but my heart won't take the message from my brain. So now I'm driving round in circles on a road that's straighter than a 2x4, feeling lower than a carrot or a cake left on the ground in a downpour. Well, she said she's made her mind up. She's going on with him instead of me. Said part of her still loves me, just not the part she listens to apparently. Thanks, everybody. True story. All right, this next one, a little bit sadder. It's called Brown Eyes. Brown eyes, she had brown eyes, and long raven hair. Her smile could make the sun rise, make the stars all wish that they were there. She grew up down in Southport, the seedy side of town. Her mother worked the night shift, never came around. Her father was a bad man, so it has been said. When he would get to drinking, get out of his head. Brown eyes, she had brown eyes, long raven hair. Her smile could make the sun rise, make the stars all wish that they were there. The girls would talk about her ragged clothes she wore, and how they walked above her, a life that she could not afford. She spent her time in daydreams, pictures in her mind, mirages of the good life she always hoped she'd find. Brown eyes, she had brown eyes, long raven hair. Her smile could make the sun rise, make the stars all wish that they were there. She went down to the train tracks to meet a boy with wavy golden hair, and ask him could he soothe her pain and take away her cares. They drove to his apartment with two small black balloons, and he filled their prescription, a needle and a spoon. He felt like he was flying, soaring through the air, never realizing the dose was too much for her frame to bear. She felt like she was drowning, did not want to swim. She drifted into darkness as her arms fell around him. Her smile could make the sun rise, make the stars all jealous they weren't there. Thanks, everybody. All right. This one's called Lion. It's been said and it's plain to see, history repeats endlessly. Abraham, are you sad to see your children dying so needlessly? In the land where the Savior tread, sacred ground littered with the dead, bodies laid in the desert sand. What's become of your promised land? Brothers fighting a holy war, kill one another to settle the score. Rolling in with their tanks and guns, killing fathers, mothers, daughters, and sons. Clear out the remnants and prepare to build a settlement out on the killing field. Abraham, are you sad to see your children dying so needlessly? In the land where the Savior tread, sacred ground littered with the dead. Thanks.
Zack McCarter on the Blue Plate Special. Going to get 2 more tunes from him here. And again, Zack, thanks for coming in and playing, and thanks for sharing your music with us. It's good to hear you.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
Okay, these two are newer. This one's called It's One Thing to Know. Things don't always work out quite the way you planned. Chasing shadows through the night, through the lines in your hand. Tried to tell me then that you were right, but I wouldn't understand. Now my back is breaking underneath the load, what it takes to be a man. 'Cause it's one thing to know, it's another thing to have what it takes to change. It's one thing to let go, it's another not to regret what's gone away. There's a difference in the way you feel and act when you're running out of time, and you're racing with the bomb to which you're strapped through the trenches of your mind. And you try so hard to take everything back, but forgiveness you can't find. 'Cause it's one thing to know, it's another thing to have what it takes to change. It's one thing to let go, it's another not to regret what's gone away. It's one thing to know, it's another thing to have what it takes to change. It's one thing to let go, it's another not to regret what's gone away. Thank you. Thanks for that whistle. That's how you know they're really liking it. All right. This one's called Here's to Hoping. I can't tell you which is the right path to take. Perhaps you wrongfully assume that I'll learn from my mistakes. The odds are overwhelmingly against you in this game of luck and chance and wolves and thieves, but it's a risk you have to take. Give 'em all the details in a non-descriptive way and dance around the subject for what you really want to say. The sky is made of nothing and the ground is made of clay. Here's to hoping that tomorrow ain't the same as yesterday. I can't tell you which is the right path to take. Perhaps you wrongfully assume that I'll learn from my mistakes. The odds are overwhelmingly against you in this game of luck and chance and wolves and thieves, but it's a risk you have to take.
Zack McCarter on the Blue Plate Special. Thank you, Zack.
Thank you.
Could be his friend on the Facebooks. All right. Support for WDVX and the Blue Plate Special comes from you, the listener, and also you folks right here listening in the Visitors Center. We have a donation box in the back of the room. We appreciate a little change to help us out here as we do this thing 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday at 12 noon. Coming up on Monday on the Blue Plate Special, the Secret B-Sides will be back with us, and Laura Thurston will be with us on Monday. Also, support for the Blue Plate Special comes from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and from Sunset Cottage Rentals and Realty, providing Smoky Mountain vacationers with accommodations in Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg. SunsetCottage.com is the website for more information. And we've got a lot of great stuff going on here at WDVX, and as we kick off 2013, we're kicking it off in fourth or fifth gear. We just didn't start. It's happening. January 26th at the Bijou Theater. It is world-class bluegrass at the Bijou. This is the first of a series of shows this year. And Balsam Range will be with us, Brand New Strings, and also the Dismembered Tennesseans. You can get your tickets at 865-656-4444, knoxbijou.com, or Tennessee Theater box office. You can get those. So join us on January 26th for world-class bluegrass at the Bijou with WDVX. These folks were with us not that long ago. I think it was on the first Friday live that we had here. We got introduced to them. It's a really exciting young new group from right here in East Tennessee. Would you please welcome the High Jump Heart to the Blue Plate Special.
Thank you.
Caught in a lighthouse with nothing but a pen and some white out, and every honest word that I write down, it feels like pulling cords from my heart now. Got ink on my forehead, I fell asleep remembering what you said, and now I've got an empty well to match the empty smiles that you'd sell. broken-hearted hatred is dying like a flower in the pavement. But all the glances that I'm stealing keep this broken heart from healing. And when the world is frozen, our lives will be like drops in the ocean. That's why I'm not afraid to lose her and her nearsighted view of the future. I'll spend my life lighting single fires, hoping I can catch your gaze through the smoke and haze, through the lofty lies I've set ablaze. Oh, the lies that this broken heart will tell my mind, to keep it at peace, and with every beat to lull this restless heart to sleep. I'll spend my life lighting signal fires, hoping I can catch your gaze through the smoke and haze, through the lofty lies I've set ablaze.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're really excited to be here today. On the way, we had packed up the car and got everything in and sat down. And naturally, Cody turns the dial to WDVX at 10 o'clock on Saturdays. He can't get enough of kid stuff. So, he was dancing in the driver's seat the whole time to all the children's tunes.
Likes to cut loose a little bit.
Yeah. So we're happy we made it alive. This next song is called Coast of Oregon.
I'm on the coast of Oregon, if only in my mind I'm singing from a hymnal, out of tune and out of time, like the union of two lovers. Oh, I pray our songs will meet. God grant us gentle breezes, oh, carry your voice down the beach. I am on the coast of Oregon. I've come to set my spirit free. I am covered by the forest. I'm just a shadow in the sea. Part of my heart isn't beating quite in time with yours. Part of my mind isn't thinking as I drive towards the ocean shore. I am on the coast of Oregon. I've come to set my into the deep. Though my lungs are nearly empty, I breathe in, I breathe in, I breathe. I breathe in, 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 I breathe. I breathe in, I breathe in, I breathe.
Thank you. The High Jump Heart on the Blue Plate Special here at WDVX. You guys are new to everyone. Tell us a little bit about yourselves. Give us a little background here.
Okay. Well, we are a pretty new band, I guess. We're just about a year old. We started. Devin and I have been playing music together just for fun for like the past 2 years, and then we became roommates. And so after that, we kind of just started writing a ton of songs together and wanted an outlet for them. So we asked Marley to start singing with us and picked up steam for a little while, then got Cody on fiddle, Brad on bass. Kind of have the full lineup now. So Marley's the female vocalist.
That's me.
For those
at
You can
home,
tell.
yeah,
Those at
that's
home.
not a guy with a super high voice. It's actually a girl. No offense, that sounded really mean.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's great. I'm happy to be here.
Description is good for radio.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is.
It's not a visual medium, really.
Right.
by its-
It's just like closing your eyes when you started
Yes.
off that song.
That's exactly what it's
envisioning somewhere south of the dunes there on the Oregon coast.
Yes.
It's just a
Yeah.
beautiful place. Hey, High Jump Heart, you can find them. They're doing some gigs here soon. Friday, they're going to be. Let's see. Tell us where you're going to be next Friday.
Next Friday at Remedy Coffee.
Okay.
Yes, Remedy. Yes, this coming Friday, January 18th, Remedy Coffee. We're playing with some awesome bands, Maplehurst and Covered Love, and it's $5 the door, but the party is free.
You're playing Jig and Reel on March 15.
Yes, we are.
All right. You can find them at facebook.com, also at Bandcamp.
Yes.
You're doing a project there at Bandcamp where folks can help you out. Is that what you were telling me, or did
Oh
I
no,
miss
we're
that?
yeah, you can help us out by
Yeah,
buying a
yeah,
CD.
buying CD, right?
That'd be great.
Yes, we are selling our CD. It's the High Jump Heart band, or the highjumpheart.bandcamp.com.
All
And
right.
we have our CD up there for sale.
Well, it's great to hear you. When are you you're working on the new record? You say the full record?
Yes, we're trying to organize some time to record, and because the CD we have right now is just a 3-piece recording of Marley, Devin, and I, and we really want to get a CD out that has these guys on it because they're awesome. So yeah, we're gonna get some time in the studio, and hopefully this within the next before summer. We want to have a CD out before summer.
Okay.
So.
Well, you can find the CD that he's speaking of that they have right here today, right? Is that right? You got
We
the
have a
merch?
couple copies here today.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Y'all can fight over that. All right. I'm out of the way here. This is the High Jump Heart on the Blue Plate Special.
This next song is a song about nostalgia. It's called Out in the Garage.
Out in the garage with all the broken exercise machines, I left my heart, of all the spiders and the webs they weave. And I made my way down the drive-in by the school across the street, through suburban homes, darkened windows, empty hearts are all asleep. And I cut through the woods in between our neighborhoods, the while I sing our favorite songs. And I sit in the dirt, oh, I fondly remember the earth that we used to tread when we were so young. And nobody cares that we were in love except for us. That's all that matters, 'cause our hearts were on fire. So are we, and you were my desire. Set me free, our hearts were on fire. So are we, and you were my desire. Set me free. Well, I think of your name when I've no one else to blame for the way my life has turned out. Forget your psychiatry, 'cause I know there's something wrong with me. Just give me some time to figure it out. Nobody cares that we were in love except for us. That's all that matters, 'cause our hearts were on fire. So are we, and you were my desire. Set me free, our hearts were on fire. So are we, and you were my desire. Set me free. The next song we're going to play is about an outdated form of listening to music. It's called Stack of CDs. One, two, three, four. Write a song with only 3 chords. I could sing a song with only 2 words. I could be happy with my one bird in hand. And I could sell my car and buy a new one. I could sell the rain and keep the warm sun. I could be happy with things the way they are, but I'm not happy. 'Cause this stack of CDs on the desk next to me would sound better if I were with you. All the sad movies would make me feel happy if I was sitting on a couch next to you, oh, next to you. Sitting next to you, I'd be in love again. could smile my whole life away and just pretend to be happy. If this stack of CDs on the desk next to me would sound better if I were with you. All the sad movies would make me feel happy if I was sitting on a couch next to you, oh, next to you. Sitting next to you, I'd be in love for the first time in my life. Well, I miss you more than words can say. I need you right here in my life. Right now, tonight, I'll be glad. This stack of CDs on the desk next to me would sound better if I were with you. All the sad movies would make me feel happy if I was sitting on a couch next to you, oh, next to you. Sitting next to you, I'd be in love again.
Thank you. I'm gonna switch instruments here really quick.
Oh, yeah. So thanks for being here, everyone, and for listening in. And thank you to WDVX for having us. If you like what you hear, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/thehighjumpheart. We have some free downloads and information about, you know, shows. And then Joey will write really funny jokes sometimes. And if anything, it's just for entertainment. So check us out. And yeah, come see us next Friday at Remedy Coffee. We're going to be having a lot of fun. So.
Devin's gonna sing for us on this next song. It's pretty rockin'.
We're all gonna sing. I wrote this song about being late for school.
There's a bridge burning, I walk across it at an old man's pace and a dead man's racing. There's a bridge burning, I walk across it with a blind man's cane in a bicycle lane. And I always feel like I'm running out of time, running out of time. I always feel like I'm running out of time, running out of time. There's a flag raising, and all the men will wear the finest suits and give a proud salute. And there's a flag raising, all the hooligans will drive their cars in the cemetery yard. And I always feel like I'm running out of time, running out of time. I always feel like I'm running out of time, running out of time. There's a crow flying, you know he sees us as a lonesome light, and he's not far off. And there's a crow flying, you know he sees that there's hope for us, though it's covered in dust. And I always feel like I'm running out of time, running out of time. I always feel like I'm running out of time, running out of time. I always feel like I'm running out of time, running out of time. I always feel like I'm running out of time, running out of time. time.
It's the High Jump Heart on the Blue Plate Special. We're going to do a couple of more songs for us, and you can get with them here after the show and talk a little bit about who might get those 2 or 3 CDs that you have left there. Also, check them out, Remedy Coffee, coming up on Friday night, and then on March 15 at the Jig and Reel. Again, you guys' website or your
Facebook.
Facebook?
It's facebook.com/the High Jump Heart.
All right.
Yeah. A few songs up there, and you can download a couple of them for free, I believe. So
Go check them out. The High Jump Heart on the Blue Plate Special.
This song is about Southern Indiana.
Brother stole a truck. If you've been saddled with his luck, you do the same. Your brother stole a truck. If you've been saddled with his luck, you do the same. Oh, brother went to prison. You still heed your mother's wisdom all the same. Brother went to prison, you still heed your mother's wisdom all the same. All your friends will move away, oh, and the family that you've made will be your call. All your friends will move away, oh, and the family that you've made will be your call. Golden days of summer end up being just another chance to fall. All your golden days of summer end up being just another chance to fall. Oh, you'll work yourself to death to take a final raspy breath to call your own. Work yourself to death to take a final raspy breath to call your own. And when you die with nothing left, they'll put some flowers on your chest and send you home. When you die with nothing left, they'll put some flowers on your chest and send you home.
thank you. I guess we got one more song for you guys. This is the part of the show where we pretend to be bluegrass musicians. This song is called If I Were Honest, and I guess it's a bluegrass anthem of suburban teenage angst. If there can be such a thing. From my parents, and I still drive a borrowed car, and I'm not as cool as I wanna be, and that's why I learned to play guitar. I'm jealous of the guys that write the songs I like. I'm jealous of the guys that date the girls I like too. I'm jealous of a lot of real stupid stuff. Hate to admit it, but it's true. And I'm real bad at writing honest music. The kind that talks about my life. The kind that says I'm scared of growing old alone. That's just not the kind of song I write. And I've never been out of the country. And I've never toured in a band. And I
I wear my hair messed up on purpose. Buy most of my clothes secondhand. If I were honest, if I were really honest with you, if I told you what I was thinking, you might say, hey, that's what I've been thinking too. If I were honest, ooh. If I were honest, ooh. If I were honest, ooh. If I were honest, ooh.
Thank you
so much. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thank you very much. We're the High Jump Heart. You can find us on Facebook.com. Yeah, we love being here at the Blue Plate. It's awesome.
The High Jump Heart on the Blue Plate Special. You can meet with them here after the show. Also, Zack McCarter. He's got CDs here with us, too. Give Zack a hand for being with us early on. Come back and join us soon for another real live show here at 12 noon, Monday through Saturday on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.